The year is 1893, and the night sky over Chicago erupts into breathtaking, unnatural light. Millions watch in awe, but behind the spectacle stands a man whose mind brims with visions of invisible power, who will obsess, suffer, and battle until his dreams either electrify the world or destroy him. His name is Nikola Tesla. It begins in the rugged hills of Smiljan, in what is now Croatia, where Tesla is born into a storm, literally. Lightning splits the sky as the midwife, spooked, proclaims, he will be a child of darkness. But young Nikola is haunted not by darkness, but by piercing light. Night after night, vivid visions flicker behind his eyes. He sees currents in machines, worlds not yet built. Some call it a curse, but for Tesla, imagination is everything. His genius is matched by restlessness. Barely out of university, he crosses the Atlantic, arriving in New York with 4 cents, a book of poetry, and a head full of improbable ideas. His first stop, Thomas Edison's laboratory. Edison, the American icon, runs his empire on DC electricity. Tesla, shy but burning with confidence, proposes a radical alternative, alternating current, AC. Cheaper, safer, able to leap over mountain and valley with ease. Edison laughs him off, but Tesla is certain the future hums at a different frequency. His obsession becomes a lonely crusade. At times, Tesla labors on park benches and sleeps in boarding houses, his only fuel the conviction that his ideas will change everything. When he finally gets a chance, backed by industrialist George Westinghouse, the so-called War of Currents erupts. Edison launches a brutal campaign to discredit AC, staging public demonstrations where helpless animals are electrocuted to stir up fear. Tesla's name becomes a target. He is ridiculed in newspapers and undermined by competitors. Investors grow wary. But nothing can break Tesla's relentless faith. In one dramatic flourish, he asks Westinghouse to tear up his contract, refusing millions in royalties so their partnership can survive overwhelming costs. "I do not care for the money," Tesla declares. "I care for the work." His sacrifices pay off. In 1893, the World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago becomes a showcase for AC. For the first time, a vast city block blazes with light from a system only Tesla could imagine. 2 years later, the unthinkable, Tesla's current tames Niagara Falls, the mightiest waterfall on Earth, sending electricity hundreds of miles to light up factories, homes, and dreams. But genius is never satisfied. Tesla turns now to something even grander, wireless power. He builds an immense tower on Long Island, a spire he claims will transmit energy, music, and messages across the world. His vision is nothing short of the modern internet decades before its birth. Yet his funding dries up. J.P. Morgan, his backer, sees no profit in a world where electricity flows freely to all. Rivals like Marconi race ahead, using Tesla's very own patents to send the first radio signals. Once again Tesla becomes the outcast, his tower torn down, his laboratory in ruins. Alone and battling poverty, he retreats into Manhattan hotels, feeding pigeons and drafting blueprints in the margins of notebooks. Newspapers dub him mad scientist. The world moves on, basking in the light and connectivity he helped unleash, often without knowing his name. Yet Tesla's hope never flickers. Even as his body weakens, his mind dreams on of death rays, free energy, robotic automatons, and brilliant machines that will one day sing through the stars. When wireless is perfectly applied, he prophesies, the whole Earth will be converted into a huge brain. It would take years for the world to rediscover him, to see the shimmering strand of genius woven through every electric moment of our lives. Nikola Tesla died with little more than the visions that had always set him